I'm chubby, you love me, you want me, come fuck me. If you get me, then you lucky. I love it when you call me big sexy.
All right, guys. It's been a while. How long has it been? It's been like 2 months?
Has it?
2 months? Has it been?
Nah.
A month and a half?
It feels like a month and a half.
Okay. Well, whatever. Round it up. 2 months. Y'all, we are back after a long hiatus. Life has been lifing for everybody, but we got it back on track, and we're here. As you can see, we're not on the couch anymore. We are in the black box. I don't know what we're gonna call this. We'll figure it out. Y'all will help us figure it out along the way. But it's no longer Big Sexy's couch. We could do that for now until we figure it out. But Big Sexy's couch is on the road. But no, this is our new home for now on. I was just on Keep It ER podcast about 2-3 weeks ago, and because of them, first of all, shout out to Keep It ER podcast, amazing podcast. It was a good show. If you have not watched my feature on their show, go ahead and do that. Shout out to C and shout out to L. Thank you, Taylor. Shout out to C and shout out to L for Keep It ER podcast. But guys, I think that we just need to maybe just say what's been going on for the past month and a half with everybody and catch up with everybody. So we already know the last show I asked Chris and Brittany to be a forever co-host, and that's what they are doing right now. We're becoming a little family with each other. The honesty is becoming very real.
That's because you got 2 Virgos on your ass.
And I'm a Cancer.
That's
I'm a Cancer Leo, I guess if you want to call it. So I'm a little emotional, but I'm a boss bitch. But and I'm,
we vibe,
we all figure it out. So that's why I do actually want them to be a part of it. So I guess we'll run it down to just what's been going on with me, and then we'll go around, and then we'll talk about our guests that we have today. Hold
up. Let's start being more polite, for real. Let's start with Britt.
Let's start with Britt.
Let's start with Britt. How you doing, guest? What's going on with you? Welcome.
Thank you.
So
Thanks for having me.
So the way that we usually introduce ourselves is we start off with our name, whatever your Instagram tag is, so that everybody will be able to find you, follow you, and do whatever. And then after that, you can freak it out. You do your thing. If you feel like being cocky, tell everybody,
talk your shit.
Shit. Okay, hold on.
Take your time.
My name is Brittany. My Instagram tag is _Miss Britt 27.
Okay.
Even though today I'm 29.
It's your birthday?
Thank you. Make some noise.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for being
Cancer
here.
season.
Woo woo.
Come on
Very
now.
emotional. Want
Very
to cry.
emotional.
But I'm a teacher. I'm autistic support teacher.
Okay.
Shout out to you.
And got a lot going on. I have children.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot. That speaks a lot for itself right there.
Yep.
Full-time job, never ending. But I don't really have much going on. I'm a people person. I love to make people laugh. I'm really outgoing. I speak my mind. That's why I'm glad that I'm here, so I can speak my mind. I'm big on conspiracy theories.
She's a sweetheart.
Ooh, I love a good
I'm
conspiracy
big on that, so I'm ready to talk, so y'all can hear where the creative thinking
I met her
comes
through
from.
another good friend, and we instantly connected. And then she started coming to me to get her makeup done. And first of all my clients, we would just be vibing. So when I asked that I needed somebody today, it was a lot of people, but I need a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
And I don't know these people that want to be on here, and I get nervous because they might show up and be weird,
Right.
or just not be what I need for the show. And
Just
I know
not be us. That's
just
what
not,
it
yeah,
comes
just not,
down to.
So I was like, so Britt was like, I want to be on. I said, you know what? Me and you have had good banter, so I know it's there, and I know she says some wild stuff. So we're gonna see what happens.
Well, I'm pretty biased because her name's Brittany. So
Listen, sorry.
We win.
We got to talk about Miss Nita. So we talked about Miss Nita was leaving us, not for any conflict. You know what I'm saying?
Nita.
But
my cousin.
Nita moved to Florida last week. So we were trying to film with her one last time, but everybody's conflict of schedules was just life was lifing, so we couldn't do it. But we love you, Nita, and anytime she's in town, she's always welcome to Big Sexy Presents, and we love you, and we hope you enjoy your new journey in Florida, and I wish you all the best.
Can we flip the camera to me and Britt? Shout out to you, Nita. You're usually the person sitting next to me, man. We usually doing this with me and Brittany is doing right now. And so we're in a better environment, so we really can't be ourselves. but I miss you, shorty. We out here, okay? We are coming to Florida sometime soon. We're gonna do an episode in Florida, okay,
Y'all seen
baby?
her pool?
Oh my God, the house is beautiful.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
We saw the house, Nita. It's beautiful.
I love Florida.
We are on.
It's 95 here, Nita. We definitely out there for
we
sure.
is on the way, girl. But so like I said, we have been going for a month and a half. We won't go through everything that's been going on, but life has been lifing, and pretty much I just been working and just family stuff. And real briefly, we and Chris just talked about. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but you guys know that I have been battling stage 1 endometrial cancer for the last 2 years. And 6 months ago was my last biopsy, and I was out of stage 1, but there were still traces of it. So I just had a biopsy 2 weeks ago now. I think I want to say 2 weeks ago. And there are still traces, but she's feeling confident that it just keeps coming down more and more and more.
Okay.
For sure.
But of course, the whole end goal is I want to have a child.
Yeah.
So that was
You want mine?
I had 2.
that was the reason for the doctor visit in the first place. And we ended up finding cancer, so that detoured the whole pregnancy journey. And so for now she just says another 3 months and we'll go back in and maybe she'll feel a little more comfortable then. But it's supposed to be now, but she says 3 more months because she was thinking. So anyway, that's pretty much like the biggest update out of everything. Still working, still doing makeup, still slaying these faces, and still motivating all my fat girls out there. Get out there and do your thing.
I'm funny as shit.
Still, we don't got too many fat topics today. We talking about some other shit today. But I'm always a fat girl before anything. You know what I'm saying?
My people.
My people.
For
Gente,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? Forever a fat girl.
I'm formerly fat. I'm gonna put a picture one day.
I did.
he's a
Chris,
former
I owe you
fat
an
boy.
apology real quick. Because remember, I was judging him and I was like, because this must have been the stage where we really weren't in contact.
Yeah.
I seen a picture of him and I was like, oh, that nigga was fat as
Oh,
hell.
I'm the only one that can say that. Okay.
I mean, okay.
I'm
He
the
was
only one
a
that can say
little.
that. Yeah. I was a teddy
when
bear.
I saw-
Don't
excuse
say
me,
that.
He was
okay?
he was a Build-A-Bear.
There we go. Yeah,
was a
because I took the
I
fat
see it
off.
out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the picture that he put on social media was his biggest, because
No.
we
No, it
try to keep it
wasn't.
cute on the gram.
I
sometimes.
seen one and I said, oh, well,
he
I
was
see what
bigger
he's
than that?
because I thought he was
Yeah.
BSing. Because I'm like, you weren't even. Like, boy, if you don't get, like, that's how I felt. But then I seen it, I was like, oh, all
I fell into the space.
See,
of
I'm newly into the
enjoying
thickums.
food.
So the picture that I seen on his
think
Instagram,
I'm
I was
there.
like,
But he was thick.
Everybody loves me at
Yeah, I like
that
that.
size.
It was-
That
it
size
was
was
good.
good.
It was
That size-
everything I could
it was
have wanted.
good.
That's not it.
Oh,
Everything I
What?
could have wanted. Oh,
Britt,
God, I
this is a
would've wanted
conversation we had. Britt, can you tell us
You like
what
thickies?
you? Oh no, she don't like them thick.
you. I like them husky big.
Oh, husky.
How husky?
Husky. Okay. Make it warm at that.
Make it hot.
She like a little 450 pound.
Nigga that wake up from a nap be like, baby, can you give me a sandwich? I had dreamt about a sandwich.
3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning.
We had this conversation. This is off of social media. She is dead serious. She likes them. She like them big.
Okay,
She
that might
like
be
them
something we
chunky.
talk about one day.
Not
That might be something we
sloppy,
talk
though,
about. I
but
feel you.
big with
Solid.
that solid
That's
weight.
solid,
Like,
yeah.
oh,
You like a
man.
defensive lineman ass motherfucker.
You gotta be 6 foot, a little taller than that. Look down at me.
I see it.
But she
Like,
good with the
pick me
6
up.
foot to
I
350.
see it.
God, come
See, that's
get
too
me.
big for
And
me.
my
Where's my
bias
man?
that
I'm big.
I like them 6'4" or taller. Like
Shush.
Like you
No.
can't. Like I just need them.
You must not find too many of them.
No,
Just-
you.
Oh,
They
You
around.
do.
They around.
You find
But
them.
I'm very picky, so like when I fall in love, it's like so hard for me to get out of it because I feel like I'm never gonna find my type again.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't even explain my type fully. It's just like
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't.
shit
It's
crazy.
like the way that they look, the way that they carry themselves is something, and I just feel like I don't. I have a thing with like men's mouth, and if they move their mouth a certain way, I
hold
don't
on,
like
hold on.
it.
Wait. Before we get to the mouth, hello everybody. My name is Christopher Troy By Senior. My Instagram name is the handsome GQ Buys, as you already should know, aka
It's gonna be at the bottom.
aka GQ Buys, aka Mr. Still Your Girl,
Oh God, here we go.
Not Mr.
AKA
Still Your
Ho.
Girl is back.
There we go. Because we coming back on the episode. That was a good one. I like that one. And also aka Mr. Understand Your Girls with the Noobs Now.
Oh, that's new.
I just got that this past weekend.
Wait, repeat it
Pretty-
again.
I just got this past weekend at Pretty Nasty. Somebody had told me
But
that.
what is it?
My name is Mr. Your Girl is with the Noobs Now.
Oh, no Kappas, the Noops. Oh,
It's a difference for people that know. It's a difference between being a
okay.
Kappa and being a noob. Some people are both. Some people are one.
wait, what are you?
I'm a Kappa and a noob.
Are you a Knoop?
I'm a Kappa and a Nu.
Okay.
That's a different topic.
All right,
But you go
'cause I
ahead,
didn't
Britt. You
know.
go ahead.
Oh, my name is Brittany the Muse,
There you go.
your digital best friend. But I'm here today. I just have a little update. I moved to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Oh, I didn't do
I moved on up. You know what I mean?
I saw the view.
You can see Center City from my block.
I saw the view.
It felt like I was on top of the.
I don't like South Philly, but
I was
I saw
up there
the
with
view.
Benjamin Franklin in
No,
my view.
the view is nice.
I definitely moved, upgraded, new space. Everything's new. Look at us. My house is new space, new internet, new everything.
Congratulations.
And the last update of the new, or unless you have another new update.
No, go ahead. That's it. That's all.
The last update of the new. I don't remember if you guys remember when I got real rowdy about saying the Lincoln University.
Oh.
Yeah, remember when I was like, when we had the Lincoln University and Cheney conversation?
Oh, and y'all was bashing.
And I was like, please don't
Lincoln.
forget the
Yeah.
when you speak about Lincoln University.
But-
well, at this particular moment in time, I'm back at the Lincoln University as the director of annual giving. I had went through some turmoil with some of the institutions that I was previously at. We won't speak about them because I'm trying to be a better person.
Yes,
I'm trying to be a better person.
That's
You
what
know
we
what I'm
doing
saying?
here, being a
But at
better
the end of
person.
the day, I went through a lot of racial stuff at the institution that I was working at before. So now I decided to take my talents back to HBCUs, and
that's where you should
we're
take
gonna get
it.
this rocking, Lincoln.
Yes.
Shout out to y'all. I love y'all.
Love that.
But I need some money.
They don't appreciate
I
it.
need some money.
It's a lot of good updates.
It is a lot of good updates.
That's how we do. That's how we do.
I was excited.
We out here.
And I'm cooking this weekend, y'all.
I seen the meatloaf.
I know that's your shit.
We see the coffee.
Come on, you know. Listen, so all I'm saying is I like to cook too, so I'm gonna have a little game night for us, a little soiree soon. Everybody
We out here.
slide.
I like
We
that.
out here.
I like that. All right, y'all. So
But all right, we exactly at 15 minutes.
Yes,
that was
we
a,
did.
that was a good little. Look at us. Look at us.
Look at
We are
us.
changing. This the
Listen.
environment. It's the environment. We changing.
I am changing.
Amen.
Not the Jennifer Hudson.
Yes,
That's a
ma'am.
fact.
Every way I can.
So what we talking about today?
Fun fact, I love Dream Girls.
Me
But
too.
anyway, so we just gotta just jump right into it with Miss
I'm with
Keke Palmer and her baby dad, which that's what we're gonna call him, her baby dad, because I don't really know his name.
A leech.
So we, I'm pretty sure.
Darius.
That's what he
His
is.
name is Darius.
Okay, Darius.
Darius don't have no
so we've
previous
been
jobs
on
listed.
hiatus. So of course, this happened about maybe like a week ago. About a week ago. But we've been on hiatus, and I still think this is just a good topic to talk about. And I love me some Keke Palmer. So
For the goal.
I hate that woman.
we got a biased opinion on this one.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm sorry,
Go ahead,
cutting
go
you
ahead.
off right,
Oh, man.
right goddamn now.
I see these tables are about to be split.
Because I'm a Virgo and she's a Virgo and she's so super Virgo. Keke Palmer gets on my nerves. However, I'm gonna give her credit is due. She's been in the game since she was like 5 and doing her thing. But just like the persona, hold on, whoa,
Always
speak
in
up.
actor mode.
She just gets on my nerves. But that doesn't mean Keke. Are you riding? I fuck with you, but you get on my nerves. And I think that's not bias. Like, I fuck with you.
It's honesty.
But Virgo to Virgo, you get on my nerves.
Yeah,
it's honesty.
Continue.
That can
So
be.
Keke Palmer for me. So I'm gonna be real with you. I am so doing a podcast is so funny to me because I'm so detached from media. I see the posts, but I don't dig deep and I don't follow a bunch of people. I don't even know what rappers look like until a scandal happens, and I'm like, oh, that's what he looks like. I am known for I don't know what nobody look like, but so I kind of take in what I take in and kind of just mute out the rest of it. So from what's presented to me, and this goes with everything, not just Keke Palmer, but a topic or a hot topic. With Keke Palmer, for me, I like what she presents. So we're gonna play the video of what happened. She was at an Usher concert in
Outrageous.
Las Vegas. Usher is doing a residency in Las Vegas, which shout out to him and doing what he's doing, because if people don't know, it's a business, and he is being so smart about what he's doing that it is gaining so much publicity
He
that
got
I know that he
another
is
residency.
exactly. He's
Yep.
about to get a I don't think that people understand the business aspect of things,
Yeah.
and I think that people think that people are doing things because you need to get to know people outside of social media.
Correct.
Because I promise you that they might be an extension of who they present to us on social media, but this is a business, and when you see the money that can happen in social media, you will do things, or you will kind of add a little hot sauce to the situation, just to keep it going, because what can happen. And Usher to me has been in the game for so long, and he is not going nowhere. And now he gets to be comfortable in a residency. He's not traveling all over the world. He probably wants to relax a little bit. Shout out to Usher. I just had to give him his flowers.
For sure.
He know what he's doing, and if anybody else sees anything past what he's doing, he has a whole woman. They look happy. You don't hear nothing about them in the blogs.
Children.
He is doing what he's supposed to be doing behind the scenes and getting his money. And everybody, they all.
But what's that got to do with Keke?
What I'm saying is that, well, for me,
I'm just being honest.
I want to take Usher.
I love you, Usher, but we got to go around this table on Keke.
Are we showing the clips?
So let's go for Keke.
Play the clip.
So this is what Keke did at the Usher concert.
Doing too much. Right
For
there.
Sure. For
Right
sure.
there, doing
For
too
sure.
much. You got a man.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I do.
think so.
No.
I think she's on actor mode all the time.
Yeah, but you
know what?
But
At
you
the-
got your
we
ass
We
out.
just gonna watch the video and then we're gonna go around the table individually and everybody gonna get theirs out. Go
Look
ahead,
at
do
this.
your
Look at this.
She's dramatic.
That's why I said she get on my nerves. Now there were different angles. See, y'all got the PG-13.
thing. Can we both stare at the screen at the same time again?
Yo.
I think we are all gonna have different.
Yes, we are.
We gonna have, yeah. Well,
Because all right, before we start, let's put out
Let's
the
start over
facts.
here.
Let's start the facts. The
Facts.
facts are this woman is in a relationship with a man.
Facts.
They ain't got no job.
How we know?
That's not the topic. That's not the topic.
Wait,
We're not talking about his employment.
They
We're
don't
talking about
Darius,
facts.
I can't
She
confirm.
don't respect.
I can't confirm if he does or does not have employment
I
because
don't know- I
people
don't-
think
I
that
don't know that
people
man.
think that Chris Jenner man don't have a job, but he is a
He's
manager.
an Olympian though. He
And-
always has a
No,
job.
the other guy, her new boyfriend, he's like a manager for Justin Bieber. That's neither,
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
was.
Justin
That's
Bieber.
neither here or there.
Corey.
People say Corey's a leech, but he's not. Corey's a millionaire without the Kardashians, but that's neither here or there. So I'm not going to talk about his status, but I will say is number one, she has a man. Her boyfriend, her man. That's not just her baby dad. That's her man. Number two, I can't speak for you. Know what your man going for or not going for. You knew that when you stepped out there. I think that if she had have tamed her, okay, that's the wrong word. I think that if she had have composed herself better, it wouldn't have been that bad. You got your ass cheeks out. You know what type of man. First of all, he from Philly, and right there.
I did not know he was from Philly. I don't
Right
know nothing
there.
about that man.
Philly niggas embarrassment.
But my
Philly
thing is,
niggas are embarrassing.
They live together. He seen the outfit. Why you
So-
didn't stop
so
at
the
the
tweet-
Oh, wait, wait,
tweet-
oh,
the
no,
tweet
no,
made
no,
so
no,
much
wait,
sense.
wait,
He's from Philly.
We're Breakfast. You
All right, go
finished?
ahead.
All right,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just speed it up. I'm gonna speed it up. He from Philly. That's her man. You know what your man ain't going for or not going for. I think that it might have been slipped under the radar if she didn't do too much. I watched a lot of, because I knew we was gonna talk about this thing, so I did my homework. I watched a lot of people get serenaded by Usher. She the only one who did that much.
And had a man probably.
And had a man at home.
Had a man.
Exactly. Even
And the
Saweetie.
outfit.
Saweetie, mwah.
Yeah.
Even Saweetie was chilling because YG ain't going for that shit.
She has a man now?
She date YG.
Okay.
She date YG.
She provides.
Everybody's going to be different because everybody is a different person.
All
And
I'm saying, because I'm going to wrap my shit up.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, come on,
I'm
Kai, I got
saying is, if you got a man, and here's my thing, you know what your man going for or not going for. We don't know if they had issues before this situation, and maybe that was a bitch watch this, because I'm a Virgo, and I know how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a bitch watch this type moment, but he said, you a whole mom, though. Right there, that's how he felt.
Yeah.
That's your man.
Yeah.
The only issue that I see, and a lot of people won't agree, is maybe you should have probably not put it on the internet. You probably could have just.
She's a public figure.
You could have probably tried to call her.
you're not going to talk
True.
to me
All right, so-
disrespectfully.
They did it.
You're
That's
not
Can I say
going
my
to.
piece as the
Go
only
ahead,
man
go
on
ahead,
this show?
go ahead.
So at the end of the day, I love Keke actually. I like Akila and the Bee and all of that
love
stuff that
Keke.
you've done, Shorty. So this is no disrespect to you, just in case you see this on the internet. If you do see it, repost it.
I like you, Keke.
you see her
You just
repost
get on
it.
my
I love
nerves.
her.
But at the end of the day, I agree with what Brittany is saying. It's levels to the understanding. But and I heard I think Brittany said it. You seen the boyfriend or her man saw her leave the house and whatever else she was in. It's a difference between being in a level of comfortability because my girl is in a section with her friends. And the outfit that she has on, because I believe that she's in a secure location where nothing's going to happen to her. That's kind of like me going with her. So if a girl is in a section, in a private section, her outfit is a little bit different. Keke being in the outfit that she was in, I feel like was inappropriate for all the extra movements
All the
and touching
movements
and
and
all
the
the rest of that
stuff.
type of stuff. Because at the end of the day, even though she is a public figure, she also has to play the role like a public figure too. All of this stuff gets blown out of proportion. You were just talking about Sweetie. Sweetie seen Usher coming and sat on her nigga's lap automatically because
that was the other girl.
The other girl.
So Sweetie kept it cute.
The
So
other
Sweetie
girl.
was like, babe, like she was like, I don't want
get it.
Yeah, she didn't sing or nothing.
We get it. It's Usher though. I get it. I love Confessions, bro.
Like, I'm not getting fucked up by YG.
That's a fact. That's a fact though. And I also feel like if her outfit was different, it would have been a different approach. If her ass wasn't out with the sheer and all that, and I get it, it's sexy. And I get it, it's sexy.
And we've never seen her like that.
And I get it, it's sexy, but
that's
it's
really what it was.
So much thing. It's so many different things that's going on here that we honestly don't know.
Yeah.
It could have been that she is so insecure in herself because she just had a baby.
Yeah.
She's so used to how her body used to look.
I agree.
And you know what? She could be going through postpartum.
I agree.
That's true.
She could be going through so many changes and she has to feel good. Mind you, she is a major Usher fan. So regardless, she gonna be extra regardless.
Okay.
She's always in acting.
I'm already dramatic. And
so my thing is, she might just be going through them changes. Like, do I feel sexy? Am I still sexy?
I agree.
I'm a public figure. Do I feel? Nobody looking at that.
Would you do
then
it?
Him as a me?
Well, we always talk about other people's circumstances and predicament. The man that you would date, would your man allow you to go out in that outfit? And even if he was comfortable with you going out in that outfit, would he be comfortable with your interactions with Usher? That's the topic.
See, then my man would be different.
That's not the cool.
I would do it if my man see me come down the steps, ass out and everything. No matter where I'm going, it's okay right there and then.
Correct.
No matter where I'm going, it is what it is.
So it was. So obviously it was okay with her too.
And leaving the house, I don't give a fuck where I'm going. If I'm going to go shake my ass on Front Street, you told me it was okay before
Front Street. Wow, we could have named another block.
But I got the sentiment.
You told me it was
feel you.
okay before I left the house. I don't care where it's at. If it's not okay, it's not okay. I don't care if it's not okay. It's not okay.
Right.
So if it was never okay, you should have never let her leave the house.
That's what I'm saying.
What was going on? You
if
seen
that's
her
how he
How
feels.
y'all know he's seen it?
But the
sure
outfit.
We don't know.
But wait,
so let me.
He home with the baby. How
Let me
you know
say
he's
something.
seen
Let me say
what her designer put him in?
For me, what I'm saying about
Where he
Keke
work
Palmer,
at?
there could be there's so many different ways we can go with this topic. But for me, he was very valid in how he feels. He can feel however he wants to feel.
Yeah.
That's her man.
And again, when you are with somebody, you're growing with somebody. This is her first child. She's never had a child before.
Nope.
She doesn't know what she ever felt like. We've never seen her ass out like this before.
We've never seen her in a public
always
relationship.
listened to her, so
We've
that's
never
why
seen her in a
wrong.
relationship.
Correct.
She might have never ever. We don't know.
But she's been in one before though.
Okay.
She's been in one before though.
But guess what?
And I'm not. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
But
finish.
she's probably way more open on social media, so she wanted to bring that to social media. But guess what? These are the backlashes that happen when social media. And then when you have a man that you're not knowing whether he's going to go on Twitter and tweet about me, like that's where I was. That was
my issue.
If he had a problem with it, don't embarrass me and talk about you. I'm a mother and all this shit. Don't disrespect me like that.
Yeah, because all the stuff that he
Correct
said
me in
via
this house,
social media is what we could have had a conversation about as soon as you
make a suggestion, and we
I'm
could
definitely in
both come
Usher's
to a
DMs
compromise.
though. I'm in Usher's DMs like nigga. If I see,
we could both come to a compromise.
For you after the night.
I'm sorry. I feel like relationships are a forever thing, and you have to grow with these people, and there is certain growths that you are also going through for the first time in your life. So your partner has to actually be very empathetic and understanding to what you are going through. This could have been a conversation at home. This could have been I just had a child. My body is so amazing. I never seen my body look like this. I ain't never wear a dress like this. I love Usher.
She's always respected herself.
I know I'm safe.
I
know I'm safe at this concert.
Like, oh, she doesn't respect him.
Exactly.
It might not have nothing to do with him.
A conversation could have killed all of this noise in their relationship, but he chose to tweet about it. That's what I do not like about this man.
He need clout for money.
And
that was weird. That was very weird to me.
To piggyback off of what Brittany said, I really feel like we have never seen Keke in this light. Nobody was checking. Keke, I love you.
Nobody was checking for her.
Nobody was checking for Keke until she had this glow up. Because before Keke,
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. She's
very
very pretty.
She's always been in the
She's very pretty. I would never say that people weren't checking for her.
All right, let her finish.
I don't mean it like that, because I'm not saying this woman is unattractive, because that's a lie.
She's very beautiful.
She's beautiful. But she was like, I don't really, this is me. This is Keke. This is what you get. Now, all of a sudden, she just said, you know what? This babe, like you said, like I said, to piggyback off what you said, she might have not have felt as attractive as she might have felt. So she stepped out like wow.
Yep.
And the world ate that shit up.
Yep.
The world ate that shit up. And every time you seen Keke, it's no more the baby's cleared her skin up.
The baby cleared her skin
The girl is wearing she's
amazing.
every picture of her.
She's giving us photo shoots.
But
she's
she
giving
might
us
not feel that way.
Eating.
Yeah, I know that. And I understand that.
And a lot of women, when you're not feeling pretty, sometimes you will go on your camera roll and find that old flick when you was feeling fly, because you just need a little confidence boost because you're not feeling
validated
good
either. Like if you're not feeling
I was about to say that.
by the person, he might not be doing nothing.
I was about to say that.
But
Men,
here's the gag.
Men, you are the main person that is responsible for the way that the woman that you date feels on a consistent basis. Because at the end of the day, it might be days where she feels down and she still expects you to call her pretty. And I'm gonna call my shorty pretty in a bonnet, hair fluffy.
I love that you
because
just
I mess with you
said
because of
low.
that. It's about the circumstance, and it's about the love, and it's about the understanding. I understand that he might not be in he may not be in the mental space in order to do that either.
Right.
Since we talking about Keke's mental space because she may be in postpartum, we don't know what space or trauma that he went through either.
And
As
besides
a
the
man,
baby, just
within the
life
circumstance for him to
brings
react the way that
on
he did, maybe he reacted the way that he did because of something that
reacted
previously
impulsively.
happened.
Off of emotion, I
Off
think.
of emotion.
But they don't know
Because
how to
embarrassed.
maintain their emotions.
So there was a video that I
he
did not
acted
bring
off
up,
that.
but it was talking about how he, when they first went public, he felt like he had to uphold this level of perfection in a relationship, and that's a lot to bear on you, especially when we don't want that from y'all.
Right.
We just want to see that you respect her and you love her because Keke is like a little cousin, I guess, to all of us. And we grew up in that, So it's like, I just felt disrespected for her with what he said, and I didn't like it. And I think that if she had a different outfit on, whatever the case may be, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna be real with you. The man that I'm with or whoever I'm with, it doesn't matter who I'm with now or whatever. I'm wearing whatever the hell I want out the damn house, and I'm talking about me now and me when I don't look like this, and my body is more sexualized to the. But guess what?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why though.
And I'm a man, and
I might change in 15 years. But right now, that's where it's at.
But
I still respect myself no matter what I wear.
I respect.
So you don't have to ever think about me being
about
disrespectful for what I wear.
Yeah, hold on. Let's
Yeah,
talk
I
about
I'm gonna wear
understand
what
that.
I want.
I've never. That's something I cut off a long time ago. And this is my best friend. My best friend of 20 years is sitting in the audience right now.
Hey, best friend.
And she knows how crazy I used to be. I don't carry myself like that no more. So now I don't have a problem. I don't wear bras. My nipples is always showing. I might come out with no pasties. I might wear something with my ass out. I respect myself so much more than I did when I was 25 years old. I'm about to be 36. So for me and the person that I am sleeping with or I'm in a relationship with, they know this outfit's not getting nowhere but to that club, or I don't even go to clubs, but you know what I mean? It's going to where it's going, and we coming back in the house, and I'm respecting you. I am always respecting my man. I'm always a reflection of my man.
I appreciate that.
In the best
all the black
way
women
possible,
on this show
but I'm
right
wear
now
what the
said that
fuck
they're
I
gonna
want.
respect their man and they're gonna wear what they want, and I understand
I
that
didn't say
completely.
that.
I just,
I didn't say that because
Britt,
it
shut up.
depends on your man. I'm just not the type of person, and it doesn't mean. And this actually segues into our next subject with Suki, because I don't agree with that. I don't believe because what you wear you should be able to be sexually assaulted or sexually approached or any of those things.
I don't think
However, I think that you should present yourself. No, because people feel like if you look a certain way, I can approach you a certain way.
Oh yeah, true.
But I'm saying that I personally feel like if you don't want a certain level of attention, you should not try to draw it. And I think that personally for me, I'm not going to wear whatever I want, regardless of what my man feels about it, because I'm going to know what my man does. You know,
can wear whatever you want if I'm there.
Certain,
that part. If I'm
at
with him,
the event, baby, you can be as naked as you want to be because I'm slapping niggas in
but
here.
if I'm by myself, because where's your protection? Where's your protection?
Virgos.
Where's that person coming to stand and defend you when that man thinks that he can approach you and disrespect
because everybody
you?
can say that all they
I'm
want
not
to.
rocking that way. I am
That's a
gonna
fact.
consult
dudes are
my
disrespectful
outfit
no
with my
matter
man.
what.
Dudes are
You don't
very
even got to be, and I don't mean that. And I'm a man. I'm a man. I've been in all them circumstances
You could be in
before,
a man
but
suit.
I think we get
It is what it
sexualized.
is.
It don't matter. But I do know when I'm more naked. But sometimes it's not. I'm not naked all the damn time, but sometimes I do want to be naked. But with this, what's like what we're talking about right now, it goes into Sukihana was something that we talked about actually with my baby. It was a while ago.
Suki
but
with the good
thank
coochie.
God she actually just she released something else today, and I love that she I think she got some coaching. Took a little time off, got some coaching.
She had a publicist or something.
She definitely had a publicist talking to her because I love the way that she explained herself. And it's sometimes with sexual assault, you really can't explain how you feel because we have been so trained to not be so dramatic about things.
Agreed.
Stop being dramatic. You
or don't say nothing.
And mind you, it's not just by men. Women make you feel like you're being dramatic as well, and when we play this, I want to share a story. I was going to share another story, and we could lightly touch that.
This the porn? This the joint?
No, it's the one.
I was about to say y'all got. I didn't even see it. So I was like, put it on.
Yo, this the porn. And when they say cool, Suki with the good cool.
So Sukihana again. I tried. It was like a 4-minute clip. I tried to break it down to So let's just play it, and then I want to share something after this.
Everybody's seen it. He reached. He was massaging my shoulders.
And you were okay with that?
Yeah, it was cute, but I was like, okay, we're filming, mind you, so this is a big opportunity for me. And I don't want to look problematic in this male-dominated industry or television. So I'm just I'm having a good time. Keep a smile on my face. He had reached in for a kiss, and it was like I just feel like maybe he didn't read the room as good, and it's okay. People make mistakes. He tried to kiss me, and, It was a little bit uncomfortable, and it was a playful setting, and I didn't want to embarrass him or embarrass myself or embarrass nobody at the table while we were filming. Yeah. So I kept it professional at that time, but people don't know that I sat there for a minute and I actually had to get up and leave because I felt just a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know the feelings that I felt. I can't explain them, but I did feel a little bit uncomfortable because I felt like I was a little bit embarrassed. But I don't know why. I don't know the feelings that I felt. I just know that I felt uncomfortable. They were coming for me a lot, and I haven't even said anything about it. I actually wanted to sweep it under the rug because before he even apologized, he apologized to me multiple times. I already forgave him. Me, with the heart that I have, I feel like I always say, if God can forgive me, I can forgive others. I'm not saying that all the sexual assault victims have to have the same heart as me. You don't have to forgive if you don't want to, but I'm a woman of God, and I feel like if God has mercy on me and he forgives, I can forgive him because I can see the playfulness in him, and I see the human in him, and I know that he genuinely didn't mean anything by it.
Right. So I kept it as long as I did because there was really key points of what she was saying in there that really, really bothered me. She said that she didn't want to embarrass or she didn't want to be dramatic in that sense. So what bothers me a lot is that us as women, we play down situations that happen in our life because we don't want to be dramatic and we don't want to embarrass him or we don't want to do anything or, let's just chill. We having a good night. Let's just chill. Like, just let it go. Again, y'all, when I say this, because I'm both. We could play, but I think that men need to read the room a little bit better sometimes. I think that everybody needs to take their alcohol a little bit better because I think a lot of these things happen when people are drunk, not even drunk. We didn't even know this was a show. So sometimes, this podcast, we get adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? It's adrenaline. We doing shit we're not supposed to be doing, or we amping stuff up. We putting hot sauce on some shit. Yeah. So he went a little extra that time. But I want to say this is like, so this, when she said that she can't really explain how she feels. She just knows she felt uncomfortable. I want to share a story that I've been on social media for a long time, but certain things never make the internet for me. They just kind of get brushed under the rug. Let's not talk about it. So a long time ago, this is about almost 10 years ago, I want to say, I was in Miami and we was drunk, we was drinking, and we came back to our hotel. It was a bunch of us, it was a bunch of girls. And what? What you say?
We are the Miami.
Looking for the sugar daddy. Shout out to City Girls.
I know we're good.
That's sexy ring.
Looking for the daddy. But so anyway. So
is it? I don't know. I can't keep up with these rap bitches.
Me neither.
So
all the big sexy. All the babies. It's all the bitches.
Long story short, we went back to the room and we had met some guys at the hotel and we were all chilling. We was all drinking. We was all having a good time. I like to continue drinking. So my girlfriend's ready to go to the room. And I said, you know what? I'll stay here with them. We was in the pool. The pool was closed. It was a nice hotel. And I stayed with them. And it's a story that I wanted to bring up because exactly what she said resonated with me is that I can't really explain how I felt. I just was uncomfortable. And in that moment, because my drinking used to be out of control, and I used to be the problematic, dramatic girlfriend, and, you know, crying and starting fights, and my best friend of 20 years can attest because she's been there for all of it. So in that moment, I had to make a decision. And even though I was drunk, I said, no, something's not right here. So I remember, you know, we was getting ready to leave, and they were walking me to my room, and they were like, so what's up? Like, you coming to our room? And I was like, no. Like, so I will never forget it, because it was just like, and I think as a bigger woman, I'm not saying that we don't get assaulted as much, but I think guys don't test us as much.
Right.
You're not my size. So we don't.
Just
I don't get tested as much as a smaller woman, because men are very weak and they want to go for a weaker person. So they're not going to test me. They're going to test the 120 girl.
Okay,
that they can. You understand me? They're going to test that girl that they could pick up and throw over their shoulder and take to their partner. So again, this is just my life. This is my life.
Tell your story. Tell your story.
So anyway, so we're walking down the hallway, and I remember he literally scooped in between my and just grabbed my whole pussy.
Oh!
And at this moment, I'm like,
wait,
call the cops.
He would have been dead.
I know that I'm drunk,
like
and I know that we were talking. And I remember we got each other on face. No, just grab the whole.
Whole
You know what I'm
pussy.
saying?
Nah, sorry. Not mine.
Yeah, like just grab. And I'm like,
Not mine.
so,
He would have been
you know, you
grabbing
have
his
these
fucking
moments, and
his
mind you, it was
life.
very late night at this hotel,
Yeah.
so it's really just us walking through these hallways. So at that moment, I had a split second decision of getting on this elevator with these two men.
Oh no!
And I was so terrified.
You didn't get on the
and
elevator, did you?
I don't know what I said. I think I said, I didn't want to say I forgot something out back, because I didn't want any of them to escort me. I think I said I needed to talk to somebody at the front desk.
Okay.
You know, but good night, you know, have a nice night. And I knew at that moment, if I went in that elevator with them,
You would have got accosted.
it would have been even worse. So again, I had another decision to make, because I was the dramatic, problematic drunk friend at that moment in time. And when I say that women also need to be held accountable for making women feel like this, because I read the comment section with the Sukihana shit.
Yes, I did.
And I read this shit. Like, I'm over it. So it's not even men that need to be held accountable, women. And shout out to those girls. I love them to death, but I'm just telling my story, and this is how I felt. But I made the right decision, and I called the cops.
Correct.
Call the cops. I would have called the cops, because I would have been covered in blood.
Yeah, so I called the cops because I no longer felt comfortable with them being. I didn't feel comfortable with them being in that hotel room, and they gave me the option to get them kicked out of the hotel room.
Yeah.
And I remember I had got him on Facebook, and I like blocked him on Facebook. I felt like him. I felt bad after, like, I woke up the next morning, because I was drunk, but I still felt the same
Don't
exact
touch me
way.
like that.
I was violated regardless.
It's called consent. The word
Don't
we're
grab me.
looking
Don't
for
touch me.
is consent.
Yeah,
The word is consent. The word is consent, because I don't give a fuck if I got a thong on. I mean, now granted, you're going to draw the attention, but that doesn't mean just because I
was bigger than this. I was like five,
just
pushing five
because you're
something, sir.
being
Leave me.
sexual does not warrant sexual assault.
And that's what I was about to say
I'm
about
saying.
her.
Like, just because I can be, because just to reference Sukihana, the girl does everything. She's a sexual creature.
Sexual.
She is She is a OnlyFans. She has porn. She has everything. And I think in the mind you look like, because you wouldn't walk
I
up
wanna
to
try it.
Peter Piper. This is a porn star, and be like, "Let me get
That's
your
a
dick."
porn star?
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't
him.
grab his dick. You know what I mean? You wouldn't just grab his dick in person because you felt as though, you know, I'm a porn star.
But we have that whatever them motherfuckers don't got in their brain. Like, I don't care who you are and who you present yourself. I'm never disrespecting you in real life.
Right.
Okay.
I'm never disrespecting you in real life.
But
So-
I think sexual activity, it relates to people thinking that they could take sexual advantage of, and I don't
It
think
just bothered me that she said she
So
was
what you-
embarrassed that she didn't want to be dramatic, and I'm like,
I mean, it
bro.
happens because
Because they
you
definitely
didn't want
would've
to make
said
a
that.
scene.
They
because-
already said that about
because
her.
of what
Yeah.
she does. It's the persona she
And
puts
I
out.
and I'm a
Hold on,
big
wait.
I was just about to say
Go
that.
ahead.
Hold on,
Chris,
wait,
go
and
ahead,
I
Chris.
understand the persona, but Britt, I actually wanted to ask you what your opinion was on the actual topic, because you know
I have so many difference. I feel like because she does put that persona out, he just wanted to. I don't even think he did it intentionally. I think he did it as a persona too. Like, oh, I'm meeting Sukihana with the good coochie.
with the
Let me
coochie.
rub on her. Let me for the fame and for the look of it.
Yeah.
But I
So
think
then
that it
it's
was
like-
being filmed, so he did a little extra.
He
Yeah,
did.
for sure.
He did.
Yeah,
But
for
I don't
sure.
think, you know what's crazy? He young.
He
So
is young.
they not thinking. And then it's like, damn, this girl out here talking about a coochie.
and she was
It is good.
And
So
we
I think
filming
he like that. So then at the same time, I don't think he did it like that. And I think that she
knew that
I'm not
too.
going to say she warranted, but for young niggas that is young-minded,
Man.
that's like
He needed
that's
this
like
learning lesson.
That's like calling
That's a
them.
big learning lesson
Man,
that he had.
There we
He
go.
ain't
That's
never
like
gonna do that shit
that's like
again.
calling them. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, let me go over here. You know, let me see if I can get this. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't warrant it, but I feel like that's what happened. Then I also feel like it was just for TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
I
I didn't know it was.
And
I
she
didn't know
wasn't
what that
ready.
was.
She
It
was
she
not.
wasn't
She
ready.
didn't expect
Yeah.
to
She
be
wasn't
assaulted.
ready, but I think that's what it was
Exactly.
too. I just think it was so many different things. But for her to feel scared to not say something in that industry was
She
that
said
she
a
was going to get
male-dominated
she was going
industry.
to
I
get
didn't wanna be
blackmailed
problematic.
or whatever
Like,
would have
what?
happened over there. Because y'all, I don't know if y'all know how it is over there, but that is a male situation.
I understand it, and it sucks
So,
that she didn't want to feel problematic and dramatic.
They definitely would have got her for even saying anything. So she had to move the way she had to move around that.
And I
even
believe
if
all
she
that
did
stuff.
feel
And it's
assaulted.
very. I just feel like so many things. Like I'm gonna be real with you. We talk about. I wish we was back in the old days. I think the shit was worse back in the old days. I think
somebody
now
would've
people are
cut
being held
somebody.
accountable for shit.
The job
People
turkey
say-
I
would've
think
been
rape
cut.
and all that and assault was way worse back in the old day because them bitches really couldn't speak the fuck up. They didn't have a voice.
Yeah.
We could say, nah, motherfucker, I'm not going for that shit. Like, and even when I did with that man, or even I have another story, but real quick, because we want to keep in time. I remember a long time ago, another thing that I swept under the rug. Social media probably got it because I was drunk and I talked about it, but I did not want to dance with a man at a club.
Oh.
And I
Thought
told
it
him
was something else.
I told him no 3 times. And I don't know if y'all remember Fusion back in the day, off of 2nd and Spring Garden. Shout out to Fusion.
AKA Club Egypt before it was
Yeah,
Egypt.
so Fusion. No, that's Solo.
No.
Solo, you talking
Whichever
about
one.
Delaware?
Same thing.
So anyway, this man wanted to dance with me. Mind you, I just got there. Mind you, maybe if I had a couple drinks with me, I would be more, into dancing. But I just got here. Let me get my drink on, whatever. So I kept telling him no. We kept circling around. Like every time he tried to dance with me, and he was getting on my nerves, like we kept moving around. So the last time he tried to dance with me, he jumped on my back.
What?
Because it was a bar, so I was like leaned up on the bar, like getting my drinks. And he jumped. Mind you, I knew so many people back in the day. I thought it was like a girlfriend of mine playing the fuck around. When I turned around and see a grown ass man on my back, I lost it. So me and him exchanged some words. A girl that he was with was on his side. I'm like, yo, I don't want to dance with him. He won't leave me the fuck alone. Oh, fuck out of here, you fat bitch. Don't nobody want to dance with you. The typical bullshit. No, sir.
Type of
You wanted to
shit.
dance with me not once, not twice, but thrice. Like you want like,
But thrice.
Three times.
don't say that I'm a fat bitch now because I don't want to dance with you. So anyway, it ended in an altercation. Me and the girl was going back and forth. This man reached over her and punched me in my face. So it went just back and forth. He punched me 3 different times. My contact
would've
flew out
been
my
in
eye,
jail.
and I gave up and I went to the ground. The 3. After you get so much in your eye, I remember. People know about this when I talked about it in my I talked about it. I think I talked about some. I don't know what I said to it, but I went out. I was going out with my black eyes, but it was just like it wasn't funny. Thank God. Shout out to Fusion. Shout out to Paper. Shout out to all the security at Fusion back in the day. I was known there and I used to work there, so they jumped him. Like they jumped.
Oh, wow.
Once I fell to the ground, my bartender, shout out to Papers, he jumped over the bar. They jumped him and I was on the ground. I didn't know what happened past that, but I remember I tried to press charges and they said that they couldn't do nothing unless he was my man or something like that. I will never forget this. They could not
How?
do anything for me.
That
It was
makes
just
no
kind of
sense.
like
That
whatever.
was bullshit.
Yeah, they
But-
was hitting with some bullshit.
No,
and
it
you
was
ran
that
with it.
that don't even make sense. That's not even
club
no
That was a woman
The
speaking up
club
for
didn't
herself.
want to be responsible.
So
Yeah,
as
that's
I
real.
shout out to
That's real.
Fusion, I am older now and
No
I do
shade,
know what had
Fusion.
happened. They offered me some free bottle
Yeah, they
service.
did
and
not want that
they
lawsuit.
They did
Yeah.
not want
Yeah,
that
on their
lawsuit. And me
hands,
as a
yeah.
grown up, y'all really lucked out because I'm shouting out the
It ain't
people
too
that I
late.
like.
When this happened?
A long time ago. A long time ago.
There is
but
a-
they know what they did, and I was young. I was worried about partying. Let's be real. I was worried about partying, and
having
I really
fun.
didn't take the severity of the situation. But I really was assaulted in a club because I didn't want to dance with somebody.
So long
man with
story
the
short,
ego.
No, wait.
if I got my pussy out, doesn't mean you can have some.
Wait.
Period.
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's a fact. That's a fact as
And
far
if
as
we're at
respect
the
is
bar
concerned.
and I
That's a
don't
Unless
like
fact.
I'm
dance with
saying,
you, I don't need to
come
dance
get
you.
some pussy.
But that's what it seems like, and
That's
that's
a
what
fact.
that's what the pussy is
consent-
saying.
But consent is important
I
That's
want-
true.
I want everybody-
But why you think rape is rape?
because they
true.
like control. That the people don't
Not
rape
always.
because they like
Rape is just-
sex.
ugh.
Not always.
They don't rape because they like sex.
Not always.
Like,
There's different
people don't-
circumstances
people
in the
don't know-
situation
people don't even know
depending on
what
how it
consent
works.
means.
Everybody's temperaments are different. Some people are doing it for the sexual pleasure. Some people are doing it for the dominant pleasure.
Right.
But we don't need to talk about them because everybody that has raped or has got
Men-
locked up for rape, I honestly feel like y'all deserve everything y'all get when y'all get locked up. But we're not gonna talk
I know
about
so many
that.
stand-up
So-
gentlemen that y'all make me sick. So
But at the
ew.
end of the
Yeah.
day, before we
Every
switch
one
on
of
to our other topic because we need
Yes,
to, I just
go ahead.
wanted to say that I just want everybody to know and make aware that men go through the
I was
same
just about to
exact
say
thing
that.
Yep.
that
Like
Sukihana
that.
goes
Say,
through.
I shouldn't have touched him.
Wait,
I shouldn't have touched him because I
you're
ain't
fine. I
give
know
me
you. We
consent.
grew up together.
I
We
ain't give me
fine.
consent. But it's
at
like
the end of the
that.
day, I want you guys to understand. I hear what women are saying all day, every day about the interactions that they have with rude ass, ignorant men. I'm not gonna say the word that I'm used to saying, but men, because we're talking about all variations.
Yes,
Not
yes.
that. And even when I say, and I'm gonna say it on air, even when I say nigga, it don't mean just be black. It means ignorance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ignorant
Yep.
people
Ignorant.
are the people who we're talking about.
That's
But at
what
the
I
end of the
mean.
day, black men and men in general go through the discrimination and go through the talk abouts anytime they want to say that a female did something to them sexually and it was inappropriate.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, as a man, you're supposed to be able to accept any sexual
Yep.
situation that comes your way because pussy is pussy. That's not it.
And it's always when y'all was
And
younger.
that's why we
That's
love
not it.
Chris
We
on the
talked
table.
about
That's not
when
it,
men
bro.
were
Sexual
younger.
abuse.
Because
That's
he
not
bring
it.
yes,
Always.
listen, that went without saying, and we're so happy that you have the voice here to say it. That there are men that, because I'm gonna be real with you, and the thing with Sukihana is that she has done some questionable things to men. So I think in that instance, she's not dumb. I think in that instance, when she wanted to be dramatic, I think all that kind of, when you're about everything like flashes through your mind. Fuck,
Yeah.
I can't. Damn, I try to eat Al Drewski's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On stage.
But see,
You know
but that's
what I'm saying? Like-
also where Britt was saying her extremities
Yeah, it's
get
confusion.
her to the point where people are like, yo,
Let's be extreme.
like you talking about eating ass and all the rest of that.
That was
type-
extreme.
Like
Eating
don't
niggas' ass.
how many
Eating niggas' ass.
how many women openly talk about eating niggas' ass?
Not too
Like,
many.
It's not too
Not
many.
too many.
So
He's
what I'm
taking
saying
the
is
extra
the
mile
reason
to be
why
extra.
And that's an
Exactly.
extension of
Taking the extra
her.
mile
I
to be
doubt that
extra.
she's lying.
I love that she's freaky,
but it's
though.
just extra.
I love
I
that.
love
It's
it.
extra
That's my
for the
baby.
camera.
Yeah, she
it's extra
one,
for
she
the
one of them
camera.
females you don't got to ask nothing about. But next subject though.
Next subject. So,
Next subject.
So guys, who had this question though about? That's the question that we're talking about, right?
What was the question?
Which is the question?
What is an ideal relationship for us?
True. Correct.
Oh.
We want to end on a real. This is serious, and y'all better fucking listen.
We got to see. We only got
Let's
a
start
little
with
bit
Britt
of
because
time.
she got a ring on her left finger. Let's start with
Oh.
Britt.
Oh no, that's for me. I love myself.
Oh, that's
baby.
decoration.
Married to
That's
the
for
game.
me. Nobody love me as much as I love me. You know what I'm saying? And
I feel
that's why I do want to say something. Like my ideal relationship is somebody that's in tune with me.
Correct.
Because I'm going to be in tune with you. I want someone to give everything that I give. I want someone to believe in counseling.
Okay.
I want someone to believe that past trauma can affect your today life. I want someone who can spiritually move me. I want to be in tune. And when I mean in tune, I mean everything. I want my soul to literally connect to yours.
Yeah.
So there is not one thing that's happening. There is not nothing that's going on around me. I want open communication, honesty. I want all of that. And that's what I mean in tuned. So, and I also need you to know what you want in life.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Who you are as
That's
a man.
facts.
What do you bring as a man? I don't care what you got going on
Hold up,
financially.
wait. And but I'm not.
I
don't
want to
mean
know who you are and what you bring.
we all
to
bring
me.
something to the
All
table
that.
too.
Come on now.
So-
Because I'm sick. I've had several. I don't mean to cut you
I'm
off,
tired
Britt.
of
I'm so sorry.
conversation.
I'm tired of women thinking that they can come to the table with fucking nothing, boy.
No, and that's what I'm
the
saying.
fuck not
I said,
it.
not
That's
Can I
what
say that?
a lot of men
Not
has
all the
made
time.
the
See,
bare
that's how you know it's not
minimum.
even all. It's not always financial because we can go broke together. I still have to be able to want to be with you
But there's different levels of
and
women
trust that we
though.
can get it together and
Them
that you can be a
women
man to get up.
talking about, you don't got to bring anything. That's them men. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sorry. Them men that say shit like that
B-type.
is men that bring all the money and you.
Not even that. They B type.
You
They'll
don't need to
figure
bring
it out
anything to
because they
relationship.
want
You
you
just
to
need
be
to be
around no
pretty
matter
and
what.
sit
They don't ever
there.
want to
Like,
leave B type niggas.
Yeah, because you're gonna manipulate everything in this motherfucking relationship along with the money, and you don't want me to have a motherfucking brain. I want a man that is okay with who the fuck I am, and guess what? I don't even know exactly who the fuck that is, but we're gonna figure this shit out together. Do you understand me?
See, that's
and
trauma.
when she said in tune,
Trauma.
that's what I want. I want somebody. What did I just say about the whole Keke situation? Keke had never been pregnant. Keke never had a baby. You need somebody who's gonna be there for every stage of your life. What you said about I need the man that is with you is supposed to be the confidence when you're lacking.
Facts.
Yep.
He's supposed to bring
Vice
what
versa.
you can't bring.
Vice
Facts.
versa.
If
Facts.
today
I
I
believe
only
in it.
have
Vice
80,
versa.
I
Vice
need you
versa.
to bring 20. If I only have 30 today, I need you to bring 70% today. That's what
marriage.
the fuck I'm looking for.
Or maybe we just be at fucking 30 and get in
we
bed
just
and watch a
you
movie
know
out
what,
this
thank
motherfucker.
you.
Like,
Exactly.
we at 30 today,
We
baby.
can't
We don't got
always
time.
be at 100.
We could be
We
almost
can't
completed
always-
But you know what?
at
That's
fucking
why-
10.
That's why I say
But we so
conversation.
good together that 10 gonna feel like 100.
Yep.
All the
When we-
time.
At
That's
the
in
end of the
tune.
day, when we come home from work,
That's in tune.
we're gonna. That's what the fuck I'm looking for,
Yep.
and I'm looking also for some days for me to shut it all the way the fuck off, and I
Facts.
want you
In
to be
tune.
100 that day,
Yep.
and then
Facts.
certain days
That's
I
marriage,
might be
baby.
100 and you can shut it the fuck off. But I literally want somebody who's just willing to figure out life with me. Like, because we all figuring this shit the fuck out. We going through shit that's never happened to us ever in our lives. Like, we've only been here once.
Correct.
We only been here once, and we figuring this shit out
Maybe.
alone.
I was about to say, I don't think so. But
I
go
believe in
ahead.
energy and I believe in reincarnation and all the
Okay,
rest
well,
of that type of
that's the
stuff. So, because you meet somebody and you be like, I see
and never
y'all
met
did that
them
today
in
before
life.
we did this. I met you somewhere.
I know her.
Facts.
But because of time, everything that she
Spirits.
said, everything that she said. And then if people want to talk about that financial shit, that should go
It don't
without
matter.
saying.
Yeah, that's fact.
But
Money
I'm
don't
okay with
matter.
the 50-50 relationship.
It don't.
We do not live in the
'Cause you can
times that
build
we
it.
used to live. I'm okay with a 50-50 relationship. I am okay with splitting rent. I am
I
okay
ain't
with
saying
this.
don't have it.
But
You
I
don't.
want better.
I ain't saying don't
I
have
want
it.
better. I'm talking about
Yeah.
where we're at now. I don't want this 5 years
Goals.
from now.
Right.
Correct.
Goals.
I want
What
it
you
might
want?
to get to
Correct.
a 70-30
Right.
or a 60-40. But for now, when I'm in it and I'm locked in with somebody, we could start with the 50-50. But let's make sure we don't end on 50-50.
Oh, what
No,
the
we
fuck?
can end on
all right,
50-50.
I don't wanna
Britt,
end on
you go
50-50.
next because
No, we can
I'm
end
gonna
on
talk about that
50-50.
because that's wild.
You said not
How the
to
fuck
end
do we
on
get
50?
no,
Where you gonna end
no,
up?
go
No,
ahead,
I wanna
go ahead.
end
No,
on
no,
50-50.
No.
Hey,
Where
excuse
you
me,
supposed to
excuse
end
me,
at?
beautiful
I don't
black
wanna
women,
end on 50-50.
beautiful black, Spanish, and black women. Excuse me.
I'm talking about
Hey.
the beginning when you start a relationship with
So y'all
somebody.
not-
So
ain't
where you
nobody gonna
gonna
listen to
end
the black
it?
man.
And
on
you're
this.
out there. You gotta
I
end it.
want
But where
it
you
both
gonna
for
end?
us to be on a level that
We
is just
don't have that much
everything.
time left.
Okay.
I'm
Please,
saying that
we
I
can
don't
talk
want us
about
to end
this
on a
after.
50-50, meaning I want us both to be in a space where we're not worried about none of that
Oh,
shit.
say that.
Say
Oh,
that.
okay,
Say
okay,
that.
bang, bang.
Don't
Okay,
say
we with
what
you now.
don't
We
say.
with you. Because you see how everybody turned. We was like, what the fuck?
I don't want to end on 50-50. I don't want it to be like, all right, God, we
You
split.
mean
All right.
we just
We
financially?
So Britt, so Britt,
60-year-olds
what do you
talking about we
think?
gotta split these bills.
All right,
Like, get
so
the fuck
boom,
out of
Britt,
here.
what's your
right.
joint?
All right,
Tell me,
so
come
boom,
on.
I'm gonna keep it real fast. Me, it's pretty simple. Emotionally intelligent. Boom. At this point, at
Goes
these
without saying.
at these
Communication. You gotta
black
be
ass
emotionally-
ages that I am at, emotionally intelligent, in tune with yourself, and goal oriented. I
Yeah.
mean, we all
Yes.
are. I think we are just. I mean, everybody here is pretty much 30 or close to 30 or up. I think we just became like real adults. Like
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Find yourself. You find yourself as a
like,
woman.
Like no joke, we
Yep.
just became adults where it's like, oh shit, this I'm
know what you're
responsible.
Them 26-years-olds was seasoned back in the day.
Yeah, I'm responsible for all this shit. For me, honestly, just to piggyback off of what was said, I'm so tired of what do you bring to the table conversation
annoying.
because
I'm not.
the only reason
It's
I say
annoying.
the
not.
only but let me say why I'm tired of it, because if we just focus on adding value to each other's lives, adding value to your
You won't be
own
in
life,
tune.
adding just being a partner, because you don't know. The wind blows different ways. I'm about to sound like Martin right now.
So when you say what you bring to the table, you're talking about financially that quick.
No, when people just
Anything.
be, it's anything, because men feel like at this point we have in our community, it's just nobody feels like no one offers anything. You don't
'Cause
do
they don't
nothing
have a
for
table.
me.
Don't
You
do
don't do
nothing.
nothing for me. You don't
I
do
feel
nothing.
like
for
They
it's
me.
can't bring a
You don't
table
do
because they
nothing.
don't have one.
Okay, cool. Fuck the table. Where your head at?
I feel like that's projection.
Understand what
I
I'm
feel that
saying?
when they be
Y'all
on the
not giving
podcast
me a
talking
chance
like-
to explain
No,
what
you
I'm
go
saying.
ahead. I was just a facial
So
expression.
y'all looking at y'all looking at a table as what can you offer me? Because that's an exchange. A relationship is an exchange.
It
It's
is.
an exchange. So
Correct.
obviously we're connecting because we like each other.
That don't
We're
mean shit, though.
I didn't.
It don't mean
finish.
shit.
I didn't
Oh, my-
finish. We're connecting because we like each other. We're connecting because we felt a connection. We're connecting because we saw that there is some type of possibility of growth. People just be jumping in a relationship without even knowing who the fuck people are.
Yep.
Once you take your time, like if we get to know one another, we don't even gotta worry about a fucking table, because at this point I met you and I'm like, yeah, this ain't. Yeah, it was nice
This ain't
knowing
it.
you, brother. This ain't
This
it.
ain't
Or it's
it.
nice knowing you, sister. This ain't it, because people's like morals and concepts and emotional intelligence is trash.
But I think that's what ends a relationship is somebody's emotional intelligence, somebody's willingness to change, somebody's willingness to listen. I think that finances can be obtained. But if you don't have the mental capacity to put in those plays to get there, that's where things get lost at, because it's all down to mental wellness on what you're doing. A lot of us are going through a lot of shit today, but we still here.
We're not going to act like money's not
we
important.
still doing
because
what we need to do
it is.
every
we have
day.
to survive.
We
But it's
need
not.
money to
But you're
survive.
not.
Yeah.
But you're not my.
But it's not.
It's a necessity.
But goddamn, a good connection might fuck around. Like,
All right, so bang.
But-
go ahead.
Cool. Let me just wrap it up. I know you got a little
Go
bit.
ahead, break it
Just
down.
wrap it
Go
up.
ahead,
Just
break it
wrap it
down.
up.
We
Do
do
your
have
thing.
five. We have five
No,
little
I
extra
wanna
minutes.
hear
I'm about to
Go
wrap
ahead.
it up.
Go
I'm
ahead.
wrap it up. I just want to leave it at this because I think that my conversation is going to be longer than anything we could describe in this second. I just feel like personally, if you are a person of the opposite sex, male or female, if you feel like can't nobody bring something to the table and nobody can't bring something to the table and you just
Need to be alone.
stay by yourself. Thank you.
Yeah.
Stay alone because there are people out here that are looking for
Get along,
companionship.
go get along.
They're looking for growth. They're looking for love. They're looking for genuine connection and bonds. And if there's somebody out there that's not worried about what you can profit from a relationship that isn't going to nourish you and grow you and make you whole. First of all, let me take that away because no one should make you whole, but just add
It
to
is
your
supposed to
life.
make you whole.
Agree to disagree.
That's what
But-
that's what in tune means.
Agree to disagree because you should make yourself whole.
You
should
can be whole,
able,
but
because
it's good to have somebody to fill you back up.
That's
Taylor,
just-
we're gonna need
that's-
5 more minutes
That's
after
just
this. We're gonna
balance.
need 5
But I'm
more
gonna slide
minutes.
it. I'm gonna slide it over
No,
to
go
my
ahead.
bro.
I'm out here 'cause
That's
I'm
just
a-
balance. The love that I'm looking for. Just to wrap it up, the love that I'm looking for is just balanced. And it's equally yoked and it's patient and it's kind and it's
Yes,
sweet
yes.
and it's
Come on,
loving.
Tyler Perry.
Come on, but it's serious because
Come on,
I'm
Tyler.
at this point I don't care. Like aesthetically, that's not. I used to be very shallow. Financially, I used to be very shallow.
Yep.
Now it's just like I'm getting older and I look at what matters. Time is of the essence. Emotions, love, support, just feeling complete or feeling safe or
And we're
feeling
gonna let Chris
Love.
we're gonna let
Yes.
Chris
Like
end it.
genuine
But I want to add
love
something
and
when she
safe.
said about you don't or something about the wholeness or whatever. I believe that you could be broken in love. I really do. I
Facts.
do because
You can
if
anything
if
in
you
love.
if
You don't have
ever-
to be healed
when people
to
go
get
through
love.
something and they have
Yep.
a partner beside them, that partner can be the downfall or the up
You got it.
to whatever they're going through. I feel
We
like
gotta
if you,
let this man
if you-
talk.
No,
No, go ahead.
he's
No,
gonna end it
seriously.
because we
Chris
have
gonna
5
end
more
it.
minutes after 8. He's gonna end it. But I feel like, and I say this a lot of times, the person that is beside you is gonna either make or break you.
Yep.
So when you deal with somebody who is not mentally there and all that type of stuff, and you go through something that you need somebody, because everybody can have fun with each other, everybody can have good sex with each other, everybody can spend a
But
coin.
can you build?
But can you build and can you grow to help me to where I don't like talk about like parents dying and stuff like that. Like
Can
we
we
need
talk
people.
about this
emotionally
next time?
connected. Yes.
Because this is
Yeah,
a
so
long
this is
conversation.
deep.
This is a
It's
deep
deeper
one.
than
This
love.
is deep.
Yes.
This is
It's
I'm
deep.
coming
deeper
back.
than
But
love.
we want to know what is Chris's
It's deeper than
Let's
love.
go.
definition
Let's hear
of
from
love.
the
What
man
is
of the
Chris's-
show.
what
It's
is
deeper
Chris's-
than love.
The only man
Chris,
here.
what you looking for?
Love
Please
is not
touch my
enough.
spirit.
Love is not enough.
Thank you.
I just said it's deeper than love.
No, I'm a extremely literal person. Love is not enough.
It's not.
Love is not going to carry us through times of being broke.
Nope.
Love is not going to carry us through emotional issues and mental issues. All of that stuff is just not it. I get that you can love the person that you're with because you love them spirit, like you were saying, within the connection. But that connection shit it gets you to a certain point. Connecting gets you to a certain point because at the end of the day, connection only gets you to the point of being able to understand each other emotionally. But now we got to understand these fucking bills.
Yeah.
Now you got 2 kids. I got a son. Now it's other circumstances that come with everything that we're looking for within a relationship. And to be totally honest with you, I'm a black man that comes from abandonment and separation anxiety. I have 2 parents
That's
that were
trauma.
addicts. I helped to raise all of my siblings. Shout out to Karima, Jada, Karima, Krista, Muhammad, Jamal, Khalil. Bang, because I'm the 7th. There we go. Shout out to all of them. And that's just my mama's side. That's just my mama's side. She was out here popping it. But at the end of the day, I have a lot of separation and a lot of abandonment issues. A lot of black men and a lot of men, period, have those issues. And a lot of the time, the issues that we have that deal with our emotional and mental health are not paid attention to because we're men. I want somebody that's not going to leave.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that I'm going to be somebody that's out here drawing. I'm not saying that at all. But at the end of the day, the way that we are supposed to be as people, especially since we talk about understanding and being in relationships and finding your companion that you're going to go through anything with, we have to understand that mistakes are going to happen, and it's not just on a man's side or a female side. That's what love is to me. The sacrifice, the fight, and the understanding that I love you so much, no matter what your fuck up is, we're going to figure this shit the fuck out. And that's how.
No matter,
and see,
though.
but wait,
is there a limit on the fuck ups?
wait. Fuck ups are disrespect. No, listen, because everybody thinks about fuck ups as being one particular topic, and most of the time that's about cheating or doing something. That's not just.
We're human.
Thank you. That's not just a fuck up. Fuck ups are elevated to so many different levels that it doesn't make any fucking sense. But at the end, you could
wrap this on.
Cheating is not a deal breaker.
And I got you. I'm gonna end this. So at the end of the day, all the issues and all the trauma that we have as individuals, we need to start paying attention to more, especially within our partners. We need to make sure that we coddle. We need to make sure that we're there. We need to make sure that we're understanding everybody's issues and the things that they went through. I've dated a lot of women that have been through a lot of shit. A lot of the women that I've dated, and this is just being honest, have gone through a lot of molestation issues and a lot of other things, and that inevitably impacts who we are as a couple. That's why I said you have to bring something to the table, because even within your trauma, me understanding what's inside your trauma is going to allow me to understand how I'm going to love you properly.
Yes. Right.
But if I don't understand your trauma and you're not doing all the things within the connections and the understanding who we are, emotional intelligence, I can't properly do that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I pointed to all you guys.
So much
being in tune is crazy. But I want everybody to, and I'm gonna say this as I close, please pay attention to the men's trauma also.
Yes.
Everybody, we all know that females go through trauma, but a lot of the trauma that y'all go through, we go through too. A lot of black men are raped. That's why they're overly sexualized, and that's probably why they make a lot of the comments to females that they make, because we don't know their lives, and it may not be right or it may not be wrong, but we don't know their trauma until we actually start breaking people down. A lot of these black men out here that are rude as fuck have issues, and they need to fucking cry and be able to have somebody they can depend on, but they don't.
They can't.
And that's just the way the society is that we live in.
And even if they do, and as you just said that, I need y'all to listen to us, us three females. Y'all need to be able to decipher that there's women out there for you and want to be there for you. And y'all need to sometimes release some of that trauma and know. And
that comes with trust. And I want you guys to understand. I feel like females, when they start dating a man, they feel like a man is just supposed to fucking unload.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, boo. I've been through trauma. You have to. I have to get to the point of knowing that. Excuse my language. I have to get to the point of knowing that you're my fucking bitch to understand that I can unload all my fucking trauma on you.
Right saying it.
It didn't.
It don't, because I'm trying to be. I'm on the fucking rate. What you want me to be off? Y'all want me to be? Y'all want to be like, yo, that's my bitch.
With what he said, because he said so much, and I agree. All right,
so rewind. At the end of the day, that's my fucking bitch. So I need you to understand. I need you to understand that I need you to be on the same page as me.
No,
and we need to be on the same page as each other.
And I love y'all. As everything that he said for the men, I just need men to understand that. And this is not just men; it's women. You have people. You do. I think our own traumas are letting us believe that we're alone, and we're not. We're choosing to be alone sometimes. We are. It sucks out here.
And that's why my favorite word is
therapy.
I said that, and nobody believe. I feel like in the Black African American world, we don't believe in therapy.
In the brown community too,
because we have to continuously wear a mask. But we will talk about all this next episode.
We don't believe in
shit. We don't want to mess up this situation that we have right now.
Thank you for having us.
We're gonna make sure that we
are timed here.
At least on the first episode, we're gonna end on the right foot.
We back, yo. We back.
We out here.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
But thank you so much for everybody, and I feel like these topics were very relevant.
We needed
I feel
this.
like we need to continue to carry this on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brittany, for coming on to the show and being a part of our family for this week.
I'll come back if y'all.
She was nervous. I couldn't tell.
What was her nerves?
I'm about to say she jumped right into the convo. She was not nervous at all.
That's my new cousin. Sorry, Nita.
Period.
Sorry, Nita.
Oh, shout out to Nita again, boo. We miss you out here.
We love you, Nita. I gave her some Henny. She ain't even drinking. Bitch, you use it as a trash can.
I was drinking clear and I feel a little woozy.
Oh, as you should.
Could you go for the Henny, but go again?
You can't mix that.
First of all, dirty. Don't burp on the thing.
I be drinking.
Oh, but Sukihana, YOK Osiris. Who else did we talk about in the show?
Keke Palmer.
Everybody, I just want to let you guys know that we love y'all. We understand exactly where you come from. We support your platforms.
We support your
YGs.
growth, we
Sweetie,
support
everybody that we
all
talked
that.
about. This is just for us to be able to speak about
Just
what we need to
speaking.
speak to
Yeah.
and give new
It's our
outlooks,
point of view.
right?
New outlooks. New
on
outlooks.
Kiki, you still
exactly
get
how
on
we
my
see
nerves though.
things.
I'm sorry.
Kiki,
I
Kiki,
own
to be
that.
totally honest with you, I like the outfit. Your cheeks look good in that
Cheeks
joint,
look
girl.
good.
Look
That
amazing,
baby,
girl.
hold
Let's
on.
shout out to
that baby.
Gave her a booty.
That baby did it.
Filled you
And
The
out.
baby cleared. The
And
baby
Usher-
cleared up that skin. The
Usher,
baby
stop
got the
drawing, bro.
ass
Yeah.
Usher ain't do
poking.
nothing.
The stage not the
I love
whole.
it.
The stage not the whole arena. Okay.
And guess what? You can
Stay
still
on
you
the
can still have a
stage,
healthy
okay?
relationship and have a good upbringing, and you don't got to be with your baby
Give her
dad no
booty.
more.
That's a fact.
Because if
And-
he talk about her on Twitter again, bitch, you better leave the motherfucker. Because he's from Philly, so
No,
I'm
he
telling you
did-
right now, it's not
he
gonna
did
work.
draw. And
Call Ray Ray and them.
Confessions, one of the top 5 albums of all time.
If
Usher.
he's
Shout
from
out to you,
North
bro.
Philly, bitch, run, bitch. Get
He gonna call
get a
Ray Ray.
motherfucker from Hollywood. But
Ray Ray.
we love everybody.
But we love you guys,
we had a
and
good
make sure
time.
that you guys tune into the show. When's the next time we record?
Big Sexy presents, and
Thursday.
we are shooting not this Thursday, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Next
Okay,
Thursday.
well, wait.
Next Thursday.
We are giving you 2 shows every month.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Doubling up.
So I think it's the 28th, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
28th. We'll be back the 28th, and we're at our new home. And Taylor, we like Taylor. Taylor,
That's
was,
a fact.
you know-
Taylor's a vibe.
Taylor was
Yeah,
back there
Taylor-
talking
he
and
was
everything. We out
vibing.
here.
That's right. He was vibing. He's a vibe.
Hold, but wait,
Clap it up for
wait.
Taylor.
We
Taylor
don't
was listening.
want to
I
be
like it.
disrespectful. The person that got us to this point that was recording us for a very long time. We very much respect you. We
Yes.
very much love
Yes.
you. You got us to this point, and at the end of the day, bro. If
We
it
love
wasn't
you.
for
It's
you, it
all
wouldn't
love,
be no us.
Wesley.
We love you,
thank
bro.
you
We love
for
you,
the
Wes.
shows
love you.
that
We
you
miss
did.
you.
We thank you for making us comfortable in my home, and it is all love with Wesley. He does great work, and yeah. So we are out of here, y'all. It was a good one. Everybody, want to say bye?
Bye.
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 Treat black men right.